Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about the Eruptor and how you can customize it to make it shine against the Terminids. I'm talking about the ergonomics, of course. So let's start with the build first. 500 kilo bomb, the overpack, the Tesla tower and the rocket sentry paired with the Viper Commando light armor, and as you can see, iron sight and angled foregrip for the Eruptor to maximize its ergonomics. Because yeah, mostly you're not gonna shoot with the sniper scope against the Terminids, so I find the Viper Commando armor and a full ergonomics customization to be the best. Basically it feels like an SMG. It's very responsive. So this build is like a glass cannon. I mean, you are very squishy, but you hit like a truck. So this is the pros and cons of this build. Anyways, we are dropping near a Mega Nest, of course, and we are trying to harass it as soon as possible using two decoys, the Tesla tower and of course the rocket sentry. Yeah, as you can see, it's very responsive into the ergonomics. Yeah, very fast. Anyways, let's start with the Titan Hole. Yeah, after the latest patch, you cannot destroy the Titan Holes with the ultimatum anymore. You need something stronger, like for example the 500 kilo bomb, as you can see, or the orbital precision strike, or basically everything that has 50 demolition force or superior. This map is also covered by bug spores, so it is very important to gain some elevation, you know, to have a better understanding of the surroundings. But yeah, from what we can see, there is a bile constellation, so it's gonna be full of bile spewers, which is not gonna be bad for us. We are very mobile with this build, so I think it's an advantage for us. Anyways, yeah, the hoverpack grants us a lot of mobility, very easy. I don't think that grenade closed the hole. Yeah. Let's try. Yeah, that fucking charger is gonna body block. Okay, nice. Let's keep going. So basically the best method to close the Mega Nests alone is basically run circles around it. Yeah, there's no better way to run circles around it. Do not cross it, because the midsection is gonna trap you. Yeah, that was risky as well. The midsection is mostly what kills you, so avoid that at all costs. Okay, that was the last hole. I am trusting the 500 kilo to close it. And yeah, since we don't have much information on the map, I think it's best to go on to the first primary objective, which is the launch codes. Okay, nice. They've also called in a bug breach, so we have a pair of minutes, a pair of spare minutes. I mean, so we can fight it without worrying about another breach. I hoped there was a yellow capsule around here, but it looks like it's inside the city, so I'm not gonna go there, not right now. So also, yeah, there is a Shrieker nest, but to destroy it with the Eruptor you need 200 meters or below distance, because the projectile will explode at the 200 meters mark. So we are out of range right now, so let's keep going. We are gonna worry about that later. Let's go to the launch codes primary objective first. Again, we are using, as always in the city maps, a scavenger type of build, which means we are not using a support weapon, rather we are relying on finding one in the perimeter of the city. So yeah, we are just left with the Eruptor and the Talon secondary weapon, which is fantastic. Yeah, and that is very convenient. The radar station, it's very convenient for us because it will give us a better understanding of the map, because yeah, bug spores are gonna hinder our sight a lot. So as you can see, the overpack plus the responsive Eruptor gives us a ton of an advantage here. We just gain elevated positions to pound those guys very easily. Plus, yeah, the rocket center will take care of the big guys if they spawn. At the moment, we just have bile spewers and some normal warriors and hunters. So, yeah, as you can see, you can also use the overpack uh, to just drop from a ledge without receiving damage, and it will only consume half of the canister, so it's very good. You can both use the overpack to climb or to land safely. Anyways, we are just gonna harass the radar station for now, and again, let's gain some elevated position to try and pound. Yeah, I kept my distance here. I didn't want to be launched below. Yeah, and headshot is just a one shot against the bile spewers, so keep in mind, with the Eruptor, I mean. Okay, let's launch resupplies. We are launching strategic resupplies around the map because we are gonna run a lot. This build is not made for static defenses and fights. We are most comfortable by just running around, going hit and run and hitting like a truck. And that is a very long distance fight between the rocket sentry and Bile Titan. Tesla Tower is gonna cover that side for now. And yeah, until a charger comes by. We have also the gas grenades. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay, that is 180 degrees, but yeah, looks like we are not going to turn the radar just now. Yeah. Let's see what we can do from this ledge. We have enough ammo to pound those guys. So, and the Titan also joins the battle as well. Also, yeah, they have removed from the latest patch, they have removed the quick switch trick of the Eruptor. Now you are forced to do the bolt action animation, you know. You cannot just switch to your pistol and then go back to the Eruptor for another shot. It will not work anymore. That's very unfortunate, but they have sped up a little bit the fire rate, so I think it makes it up for it, but yeah, basically, to me, it's a downgrade. But yeah, to a lot of other players, it's probably gonna be just a buff to the Eruptor. Let's check the distance. Too much. Okay. I'm dropping a rocket sentry here to just have a very clear vision of what am I going to do here right now, and to have a long distance cover. So I'm trying to reach the upload pod submission here, but I want to gain some height, so yeah, you will not be able to climb this building with a simple shot, I mean with a simple overpack charge. You need to gain a mid ledge first, like am I doing right now. Okay, finally that Titan died. Okay, so basically now we can see what's going on. There's a meteor storm as well. Of course, launch your decoy, which is the Tesla Tower. And a resupply near the upload pod submission. Keep in mind, the bile spewers mortars can destroy buildings, so you are not totally safe staying up here. Keep that in mind. This doesn't look very good. There's a lot of enemies and there's a very high chance that they will call in another breach. Let's see what we can do. And I hear stalkers as well. This is not the Predator strain, so there is a stalker nest nearby. Okay, this is climbable, by the way, because there is a diagonal shape here that we can use to just hover above. So keep in mind that. Yeah, there's a fucking breach nearby. And that's the stalker as well. For the moment, nothing can destroy this building. Only titans, bile spewers, probably impalers if they hit hard enough with their tentacles, and of course chargers. They can destroy those buildings. If not, you are pretty much, yeah, I was talking about it, and the bile mortars destroyed it. Conveniently, we have called in the rocket sentry, and I am searching for the stalker nest, and yes, this was it. Okay, let's close the stalker nest. Going to use another decoy, which is another Tesla tower. Man, the Eruptor is so satisfying, by the way. It just eats like a fucking truck. Also, they have modified again for the, I don't know, the 10th time, the shrapnel behavior. So now it doesn't matter anymore the angle of hit, the angle of impact of your projectile. It will always just spread in a 360 sphere degree. So that is what they have declared, by the way. Oh, looks like something has destroyed it. And yeah, super credits, which is very convenient. 10 super credits, thank you. By the way, if you want, let me know in the comments if you want me to just review the war bond, if you want to call it quote-unquote war bond. But yeah, I just TLDR, it's just useless. I mean, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that you can use on Super Helldive or, I mean, just hardcore gameplay. It's very good for roleplay, and the armors are very good looking. Especially the Superstore helmet one. I don't know if you have checked that, but that looks awesome. However, yeah, performance-wise, you don't rely on that primary because it simply sucks. It is just a toned-down diligence, and I don't mean the counter sniper. I mean the normal diligence because it is light penetrating. So, anyways, too much trouble there. So we are going back. Oh yeah, this is a nest. I mean, a middle nest, I think. So yeah, I think we are gonna close it very easily with the 500 kilo bomb. And again, the morbid landing here with the hoverpack, very strong. I mean, it's a secondary usage of the hoverpack, but it's very convenient, especially if you are falling from a very high ledge. Keep in mind, you will not be able to use the hoverpack while you are falling if your Helldiver entered the ragdolling animation. That is too late. You have to activate it before that. Anyways, nest has been closed and the radar has been aligned. Let's see what the map has to offer us. There is another stalker layer on the south near the Shrieker nest. Okay. So now we have to complete the upload pod data right now. So yeah, as you can see, the gameplay here is very mobile. You are going to run a lot, hit and run tactics, because yeah, the Eruptor hits very hard on those guys. Of course, everything's gonna become very easy if you find a secondary weapon like I mean a support weapon like the grenade launcher, for example, or the medium machine gun. But for the moment, yeah, we are stuck with what we have right now. Unfortunately, I would pay right now to find a good support weapon on the perimeter of the city, but the Terminid waves have been unrelenting, as you can see. Again, look at this, very easy. No damage, no fall off damage. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's get some ammo here, and I think this mission also is the complex stratagem plotting malus. So yeah, basically we have 50% cooldown increase. No, sorry, that's not the cooldown. I think that is the calling time. Yeah, the 50% increased calling time for the stratagems, which doesn't affect the sentries very much. But yeah, the 500 kilo bomb is gonna be a little bit off in timing if you are trying to get some titans, you know, when they are spitting. So okay, looks like the situation here is calm, so we can just upload our data. I will not use the Tesla as a decoy right now. I don't think it's necessary. Getting some samples here, even if I don't need those, but just hold habits, I guess. Anyways, we are almost done here. Okay, perfect. So now we are trying to approach the generator, primary objective. Yeah, this patrol is probably gonna call in the breach. Yeah. Anyways, let's try and see if we can... Yeah, there is a little bit of a graphics glitch here, but I don't care. We're gonna cross the stalker lair. Yeah, this is full of damage. We had the overpack on cooldown. Yeah, we're gonna cross the stalker lair here and put in another decoy on this choke point. Also, here on my right, I forgot to check if there was a support weapon.
Sending down sentry.
Let's see. Oh, super credits again, which is very convenient. Nice.
Sub-objective nearby.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Administering freedom.
No, that was my mistake. Anyways, yeah, we found the MG43. Nice, nice. Always remember on those cities, as I always taught you, check the perimeter, because you're gonna find, like, I dare to say 100% you're gonna find a secondary support weapon. I mean, it's very, very rare that you're not gonna find weapons on the perimeter, but of course you can find those on yellow capsules, for example. And yeah, I forgot about those fucking shrieker nests, and now they are spawning the shriekers, and it has to be done immediately. I don't want to be surrounded by shriekers, even if I have the MG right now, but imagine if I had only the Eruptor. That could have been a big problem. And yeah, look at this fucking sun. I cannot see anything. From my understanding, the PC players can reduce the volumetric fog, but on PS5, yeah, you don't have this option, so you are stuck with very, very low visibility. Anyways, a little suggestion for the Shrieker nests. Keep in mind, you have to shoot the core and not the cap of those mushrooms, because the shrapnel has a lot of damage potential, you know, because it expands in a 360 degree. So it's better if you shoot the core. And if you shoot the core, yeah, it's just 3 shots per mushroom, which is very convenient. I called in the Tesla, but okay, let's use the gas grenade to escape those guys, because I need to go back to the generator, hopefully. There's a lot of hunters. Yeah, the hunters, I mean, any fast type of enemy, it's gonna be a problem for the Eruptor, even with full ergonomics plus the Viper Commando ergonomics increase bonus. They're still gonna be the problem, because you cannot fire just very near, you know, because the explosion will just gonna blow you off. So anyways, let's call in some more decoys. Yeah, was that one pistol shot killing 2 shriekers? Very nice. As you can see here, roads to the heavens, you know. I cannot see anything right now. I hope they are gonna tone down this fucking fog and bloom. It's just too much. Somehow that projectile missed, and that's a breach. Well, actually someone else called in the breach. Well, anyways. Let's try to at least get this objective very fast. Yeah, we have to go away because we don't know the composition of the breach, so we have to just gain our distance and control the situation, possibly from an elevated position. I cannot see anything. Okay. Looks like there's a lot of bile spewers, which is not bad for us. Okay. Let's call in Tesla Tower plus the gas grenade, as always. This combo is quite strong because the enemies are gonna be confused and the Tesla Tower can start safely its charging animations, but yeah, I think I earned a Bile Titan, so that Tesla Tower is not gonna last very long, unfortunately. Yeah, I see the Titan behind the building here. And he destroyed the building. Yeah. No 500s, unfortunately, so we have to go away again. Yeah, trying to poke his head, but even if the penetration of the Eruptor is heavy, is marked as heavy, yeah, the damage you're gonna do to the to the Titan is gonna be very low. I'm very tempted to get this EAT, but I don't think there's enough time. The Titan is too near us, so okay, I'm gonna launch a rocket sentry very far away from us with the hope that the rocket sentry can grab the Bile's attention. Hopefully so. Let's see. I don't see the Bile Titan anymore. I don't see where is it going, but let's use our hover pack at our advantage. I need those steams. Before we go back, I need those steams. Also, if you find yourself trapped with a breach defending your objective, there is no problem in just juggling two primary objectives like I am doing right now. You can complete those in parallel, there is no problem. And this is, yeah, the other stalker nest, by the way. Beware where you shoot your Eruptor, because if some guy spawns from the hole, yeah, it's game over for you. The Eruptor will kill you. Anyways, stalker nest has been done. Let's take a look on what is going on here on the fuel pumps here. Yeah. Doesn't look very good actually. It's full of bile spewers, but I think we can at least start the terminal and do at least the first objective. I don't want to use the overpack yet. Okay, the bile spewers cannot call in breaches right now, so yeah, it's important to kill this guy. And someone else called the fucking breach again. Yeah, we have to juggle, so let's go back to the power generator. Yeah, as you can see, you are very agile with this build, so you can, especially with the cities, because you can just vault above those walls without any problems, and the Terminids will have to find the way around it. So most probably they are gonna lose sight and just abandon the chasing, as you can see. I hear my old rocket sentry firing off some rockets, but I don't even remember where did I put it. Was it the one? Yeah, that was the one I put to distract that Bile Titan following us, but it turned out to be a valuable asset right now to let us complete this this primary objective. So looks like we have completed our secondary objectives. So the mega nest has been closed, and probably we are still in need to close a pair of nests, one or two. Probably medium and heavy. And the main problem of these types of maps is that you cannot see where they are. So basically, if we stumble on those, yeah, we're gonna close those, but we are not gonna search the entire map just to complete like a tiny single nest. Honestly, I cannot bother doing that, but let's see. Looking at the map, probably there is an heavy nest or a medium one above the ICBM, probably, because that is a zone of the city we have not explored yet, which means, yeah, probably there is a nest there. Anyways, spewers around.
Sending down
Yeah, I'm
sentry.
gonna put a rocket center here, which I think it has a good vision around. And a Tesla tower just to act as a decoy as always. So we should be safe completing the fuel pumps. Let's see. Man, this sun, really, look at that. If you have any suggestions, by the way, on how can I modify the graphics, I mean, the PS5 just has 3 settings I can play with. I tried basically everything, but this bloom is too much, and the fog really that much. The visibility sucks, honestly, and it's very hard to play when you cannot see, right? So, anyways, yeah, all of that green fog, yeah, suggests me that there is another nest there, probably. So, I think we have found one, yeah, right there. Anyways, the fuel pumps are on, so let's see what is hiding in there. Probably a spore charger. Hopefully it's not a patrol, but it is a nest. Let's see. Cannot see much, honestly. Bile mortars are coming out. Oh, by the way, there is I think there's a bug affecting the guard dogs. I mean, when they need to reload, they just basically disappear for like one entire minute. So yeah, this build should also benefit a lot from a guard dog, I mean. But yeah, with this bug right now, I don't think you can take on the Predator strain very safely with this build, honestly. Substituting the overpack with the guard dog, I mean. Yeah, that was risky. That was just 1 centimeter away from death. But yeah, we managed to escape. Sorry, that was a miss type from my side there. Okay, so basically we are trying to use the Tesla tower as a decoy again. I want to try and close that back all as fast as possible. Luckily for us, we are leveraging the MG43 we have found inside the city. I mean, with the hoverpack, probably a grenade launcher would have been even better, because we can just gain our height and bombard everything, but yeah, we have to stick with what we have found, which is the MG43, so anyways. Let's reload here. Man, they are body blocking us, so let's get the other way around. Nice. Okay, so basically there is an half completed nest on the south part of the map, southeast. And my guess is there is the last nest above, I mean on the north side of this ICBM. So first of all, I have to find the fucking terminal. Where is it? Probably, yeah, it's there. Okay, nice. Yeah, that was a stupid move by me, by the way. A rocket sentry must be far away from... What the fuck is happening? Must be far away from its objectives. I just put it blindly on the center of the map. I don't think it's gonna last very long. Trying to help it with the Eruptor, but... Anyways, as long as it draws attention from the chargers, I am okay with it. Also, this formation here of walls is of course convenient for us again because of the hoverpack. Look at this, very easy. We climb away and put it Tesla. That's also a bad position of the Tesla. It's basically inside the impaler, so either the pod destroys the impaler, or yeah, that Tesla is gonna die as well. So yeah, stupid play here. Yeah, those guys seems... Yeah, they seem to not bothering with us. So yeah, we are not gonna kill those guys. Yeah, they just turned on us. So back bridge plus meteor strike here. Okay, let's get the latest.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Let's get the remaining hole here. Okay,
Bug outpost.
that was a medium bug, so yeah, bug nest. I mean, so in the north part of the ICBM, there should be an heavy nest, which is bad for us, which means basically like 9 holes to close, like 8, 9, or 10. I don't know. Anyways, we are just followed by an entire colony here, so it's better to get on the move. Again, this fucking sun. My god. Anyways, I think I could have simply just vaulted that, but anyways. So this is basically the conditions you have to play on PS5 right now. Just tell me if this is playable for you. I mean, this is one of the most visible planets, quote-unquote most visible, where visibility is less affected. Try to check, for example, those Predator Strain planets right now. You cannot see shit. You basically just can't see from 2-3 meters from your nose, and that's it. Honestly, I don't want to play like that. It's just confusing and it's a headache.
Say hello to democracy!
Anyways, yeah, I lost my I lost my way to the ICBM. Just got pushed on the outer side of the map here, so let's keep going on to the terminal. Oh wait, no, there was the manual disengage of the locks first. Those guys seem to not have seen us, so we can keep going here. Okay, let's get to the terminal to get the next step here. Again, we have the hoverpack that can pull us out of the trouble here very easily. I suspect another breach very shortly. Those guys are all capable of calling in a breach, as you can see. Yeah, it's best to retreat for now. There's also a Tesla we can use.
Deploying equipment package.
Okay, let's first call this the resupply here. So that on the left part, left side, looks like another nest here. So should be the last nest. I swear I have the auto climb feature turned off. So. Gas grenades do a ton of work, guys, so don't sleep on those. Those are the best grenades in the game right now. They confuse the enemy, they deal damage, they have a good area of effect, they last for enough time to let you escape, and you can even cross the poison fog by simply just steaming. So there's no other grenade. The only grenade that can compete in matter of utility is the Termite, of course, because of the heavy piercing and damage, but that's about it. You don't have any other grenade right now in the game that can do anything good like these two grenades. Yeah, let alone the new war bond grenade that really, come on, that sucks. But yeah, I understood the new war bond is just simply for visuals, for looks, so it's okay. Anyways, let's head on to this. Yeah, it is a fucking heavy nest. Come on. I'm just too lazy to close 8 holes. Anyways, and there's also a Titan hole there. Man, this is bad. This is looking very bad, man. Yeah, Grease team. Yeah, this was lucky for us because our landing zone was very, very endangered by those chargers, but
5 minutes left. We can't stay this low much
I don't know how, but we got lucky and no enemy just tried to charge us while we were landing. What the fuck? I don't even know how far the Impaler is from us right now. What the fuck? Okay, so the ICBM is starting, and I don't even know how did this Bile Titan die. I don't remember actually. Okay, the ICBM is launched, but we still have the heavy nest on the north part, and then we are done. Let's get on the move. Okay, so
deploying sentry.
let's see if this Tesla tower can act as a decoy for us while we close some bug holes. Also, yeah, the Tesla is exactly placed near the the resupplies, so we cannot take those, unfortunately. That's, by the way, that's a risk because we are just going into a heavy nest with half the stems, and that is Titan hole. So we're using the 500 kilo. Well, conveniently for us, the charger destroyed another bug hole. Okay, 500 closed another bug hole, which was the Titan hole. Some slalom here between the tentacles. Another decoy. Let's see if we can get some elevated positions to snipe some holes. I don't have a clear vision, unfortunately. Yeah, those guys will not be able to climb here, but keep in mind the bile mortars can still do it. Yeah, I was afraid of the bile mortars too. Am I right, or a shrapnel actually managed to close that bug hole? Really? A few seconds ago. And yeah, to close the last one, we are sacrificing another Tesla tower here. Okay, so the heavy bug nest has been closed, so now it's time for the extraction. And of course, the stairway to the heaven here. Okay, now there is a little bit of visibility. Looks like that Tesla tower actually did not sacrifice itself. It is still doing a ton of kills, as you can see. Yeah, I was about sure that was gonna die, but not yet. Anyways, just 1 minute and 40 seconds, so we are not calling ourselves, we are letting the timer expire, but you already know that I consider this the easy way to extract. I don't like it, but due to time constraints here, time limit constraints, we are forced to wait because we cannot defend eventual breaches without any stratagem. So we have to, unfortunately, we have to just wait for the timer to run out. So this is the easy way. You can just run around and just wait for the Pelican to come in and then sneak in to board the Pelican. So I'll just try to launch whatever I have because it's the last minute. And this could be the shortest lived sentry of them all. Look at the meteor. No, it actually survived. Okay, nice. I was expecting the meteor to destroy the sentry immediately, but that was not the case. So those two sentries will act as decoys again for us. I mean the rocket and this one, the Tesla.
Deploying sentry.
I really hope they do something with all of the visibility, because the PS5 situation is really bad in my opinion. Not gonna lie, I had some headaches those past days playing Illuminate planets, you know, the new Illuminates, because really there was too much gloom, too much fog. I really had a headache on I think it was Tuesday, and it really put me off. But yeah, we are forced to play this way. Anyways, this is the most boring thing in the entire game. You just have to wait around. I hear Titan steps, by the way. Yeah, that's it. Looks like the map has been completed. I hope so. I have not the certainty, unfortunately, because we cannot see the entire map due to the spores. Anyways, I don't care actually if we left a small nest out. It means it simply was out of our capabilities to close it and to spot it. I know there's a yellow capsule on the right, but I don't want to risk being spotted and a breach just for what is probably not gonna be super credits. So we're gonna leave the capsule right there. And this is a texture glitch, by the way, here. I've noticed that the city, by the way, the city maps have a lot of those graphical glitches, texture glitches as well. So I don't understand if they are checking their patches or trying their games. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's 1 minute left. 1 minute and until the Pelican comes by, so okay, 30 seconds left. We are just hiding around.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
20 seconds left. No enemies on sight here. I still hear the Titan roaming around.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
It was just spitting randomly, by the way. I don't understand what it was doing. And it's coming. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me for the entire mission. I know the last part is very boring, but it is what it is. I'm out for the moment. Bye. Peace.